through the story, we'll do super speed this time.
Check your audio first.
Is the audio good? What do people think? Okay.
It's not even rolling yet.
I know. The last audio was bad. Apparently it was iPhone. I need to get an Android maybe.
No, bro.
No?
You're not allowed here with one of those.
I know.
Just kidding.
iPhone's better. I like iPhone better.
I'm gonna comment, and
Okay.
there's gonna be 3 little dots, and you're gonna add me as a moderator.
Okay. Much better. Okay, cool.
Much better.
That's what I'm talking
Okay, so
about.
you're gonna add her as a moderator in just a second.
Awesome.
There she is. So
Sweet. Tag. Awesome.
So
Now
Sweet.
I'm coming for you.
We got Jaylina behind the scenes. Whoa, what's going on?
We have a camera crew.
Wow. Awesome. Well, sweet. Yeah, we're jumping in YouTube live.
It's the face snap.
I haven't done a YouTube live like maybe I did it once back in like 2015, but it's been a long time. Anyways, I'm out here with my buddy Isaac. We got a big white.
Can you see it?
Recently white school bus.
Look.
In the background. We spent past couple days painting it. My dad even came down all day, masking it, sanding it, tape, whatever we did. We did a lot of stuff.
And Brooke helped you in California prep.
Yeah, for sure. Brooke helped me for a whole week. We had to take the seats out. We had to do all this stuff. Anyways, we'll get more into the specifics on that. But Isaac's a good homie. We met at Guitar Center. Let's see the 30-second version. High school, broke up with the girlfriend, bought a guitar, started taking lessons. Isaac said I should get paid for being at Guitar Center so long, so often. Basically, I went into the group interview. I didn't know what I was talking about. All I said was I'm going to sell more guitars than Isaac. And apparently they hung it up in the office and said we're hiring Brandon.
Yeah, they had respect for the hustle because, you're in sales, you got to hustle.
Right.
And you do got hustle, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So, yeah, we're out here. I mean, Isaac, back at that time, he was working at Guitar Center, absolutely slaying. You're doing pretty good, man. I thought.
Oh yeah.
He was like one of the top sales dudes at the store. He's selling guitars left and right. He didn't even have enough arms at points.
Yeah, and then I realized one day, why am I making them almost $1 million a year? That don't make no sense. I should make me $1 million a year.
Right. And so, anyways, Isaac was he kind of got, what would you say? Some vibe, acoustic guitar, little Ed Sheeran, who's the other dude? Come on, the dude.
Shaky Graves.
Shaky Graves, so he's doing that. And I was like, yo, Isaac, let me shoot some music videos for you. I had like Canon T2i at the time. Just started shooting some music videos, set up the GoPro over here, my camera here, and I'm all like zoomed in, trying to go crazy. And then Isaac, did you have a camera at that time or?
No. So Brandon did all my camera work. For a while. In the beginning, like when I was doing you didn't turn the super chat on?
I don't know. Maybe I can't do that.
No, you didn't do it.
Well,
She can?
You have to start a new live chat.
It was not. I clicked monetization.
Did you?
Not the same?
No. You've never done a super. You've never done.
We'll do that on the next one.
Yeah.
I was thinking about reviving.
We're figuring it out. What's
figuring it.
Isaac drinking?
I don't know.
We're all. Hey, Jaylina, show him. We're all drinking B&F kombucha company out of Eugene. Super awesome people.
Yeah. No more new. No, we're not doing new. We'll do one now.
We appreciate you guys wanting to help out, but I'm really new on YouTube. Jaylina, our behind the scenes camera woman, is real professional and versed. She's a moderator right now. And, she inspired me to do YouTube. And then, Brandon, Isaac, Brandon.
Drunk off Bucha?
I don't know. Where maybe, do you guys want to see him more active here on this platform? So, I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't done much YouTube. Honestly, I've had an account for probably 10 years.
10 years?
I might have deactivated
me too,
some of the
yeah.
old videos I did. I had this one video called, I think my first YouTube video ever was maybe I was in 8th grade. I know that.
Okay.
So 8th grade would have been the same time I started longboarding, actually. 8th grade. I'm trying to think, man. That must have been 2009 or something, so 12 years ago. And my video was called Super Speed Drumming. And all I did.
A drummer?
Yeah, I was a drummer. But here's why it was super speed. Because I was playing the drums and I doubled the speed. And I thought it was so cool. I was like, damn. I was like, wow, I can shred. I can really shred. anyways, focus on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok. But I like the idea of doing longer videos. It's more interesting. Yeah. Thank you. Pedro said awesome bus.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen it yesterday. It was
Yellow.
bruiser yellow.
I call it punker bruiser yellow.
Punker bruiser yellow. So Isaac, jump back into it. I mean, we were talking about how you didn't really have a camera. I was shooting your music videos.
So in a way, I mean, I guess us meeting way back then kind of brought us both here.
Yeah.
Because basically, I was a full-time musician. That's all I wanted to do. I met Brandon at Guitar Center, and I don't know how we found out you were a camera guy. I don't remember. But he did all my camera work, my photography, my music videos. You know, he did all my camera work. I had no intention of ever picking up a camera. Like, I was a musician, and that's what I did. I didn't do any camera work. And then, you know, so this guy was a good friend of mine. He did all my camera work for however long.
Probably a year.
Yeah. And then he got so dang famous, he started traveling the world with a longboard, and I was left there like, you know, trying to figure it out. And then he told me about Sony mirrorless cameras, and then I did this song a week thing, and I couldn't afford a videographer for that many videos. So then I learned camera work, and that kind of got me into Instagram. And long story short, you know, this guy taught me a lot about marketing, a lot about camera work, and that's kind of why I am right here, right now.
It was cool to see you make the transition from me shooting your music videos to you shooting other people's music videos. And then what happened? Why'd you get the bus in the first place? So by the way, Isaac is, I don't know, what are you right now? Yeah, Isaac's a construction worker right now. Isaac's living in the middle of nowhere building buses. So, how'd you get that, man? What's with the first bus? Oh, I'll flip it around real quick so people can see that. What's going on there?
Yeah.
You know, nice little tree line, got a kick-ass deck, whole thing. I remember when you first made this, I was like, dude, that's nice. I was like, wow, where'd this come from? It kind of came out of nowhere for me, man. I was like, wow, I guess Isaac's a bus lifer. I don't know.
Yeah. How did it come out for me? I lost my housing kind of overnight years ago. Still working at Guitar Center, actually.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've always seen like van life, bus life on like Instagram, but I never like thought I'd ever do it.
You made the van first, right?
I made the van first.
Right.
And then I was like, well, if I'm ever gonna do it, I'll build a. I guess now's the time. I got nowhere to go. So if I'm gonna be homeless, I might as well be comfortable. Right.
How much time did you have between?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Built my van in 2 weeks without owning one power tool. So when I decided that I was gonna do it, I was all in. I was like, well, luckily I had a good enough relationship with my boss. He gave me 2 weeks to build a place to live.
Andrew.
Not Andrew, Ryan at that time. So I built a van.
Scroll down because the comments are popping up.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're gonna get into your comments
Oh,
here
okay,
in,
cool.
in just a second.
Yeah.
So
paint job has a little bit of a orange peel texture.
yeah,
But it's good.
It's cool though.
I kind of like the texture.
Yeah, so I built a van and then just fell in love with the lifestyle. Like, loved it, dude. I didn't depend on anything. Like, if I lost my housing overnight, like some people do, I'm not like trying to figure it out, stressing out. Like, I don't have to worry about paying rent. Like, it changed everything.
Where'd you put all your music gear, man? You've got a whole van full of music gear.
Storage unit.
Storage unit. Okay.
Yeah.
Expensive.
So I did have a storage unit. Built a van, then I met a girl, and she moved into the van. It was way too small. So I ended up looking for something bigger, ended up building a bus. Somehow the bus just became this monster of a thing. I don't know how or what happened, but that's kind of what happened. And now I'm building buses, and now Brandon's here getting a bus built. Moral of the story.
Right.
You should check in on their comments, though. What do people say? How do we... Uh-oh.
Scroll up.
Okay, so we're gonna catch up on your comments. Holy moly, Isaac is blushing. Am I?
Susan, thank you so much. She's saying we did an awesome job.
Oh, thanks, Susan. Let's see here. Nice.
We rolled on the paint. Marvetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvita.
What is Isaac drinking? Kombucha. We already did that.
Right. Awesome bus. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. So
Right.
Lever Wild says, why are you doing a 30-day build? What's the rush?
Right. The rush is when I like to do something or when I want to do something, I just do it.
And that's why I like you.
Right. Well, same for you, man. So anyways, my girlfriend Brooke and I, we have been doing these lessons in Santa Monica, and free lessons, and they started to grow and grow and grow. We started with around 8 people, and the last couple ones were over 50, 60, something like that people. It was incredible. And the goal with those was basically to lower the barrier to entry for longboarding. I noticed there was a lot of people out there that wanted to try longboarding, wanted to try skateboarding, but were too intimidated to come to the really core longboard meetups and just didn't know where to start. Like maybe they didn't have a board, they were just felt super clumsy, like they could never do it. And so over the past year I focused on doing these tutorials, Trick Tip Tuesday every week, and I get just really excited and inspired seeing new people get on boards and start riding around. So me and Brooke, we basically saw that happening. We saw this excitement. We had people from all over the world reaching out like, hey, what are you guys doing? How is that working? Like, we want to do that in New Jersey or Portugal or kind of all over the place. We were getting messages from people saying, dude, you should come visit sometime. You should check this out. And then we kind of had this crazy ambitious idea of like, well, let's do it this summer. Like, let's go on a big tour this summer and teach longboarding and bring skating to a lot of different people. The tour is called Beyond the Board, and the whole reason behind that is to just kind of form community that goes beyond the board. What we were seeing at these Santa Monica meetups is that you'd have 50-year-old women show up, you'd have 25-year-old Arabic people show up, you'd have high school or college people show up, you'd have, just a huge diverse pot of people that most of them probably looked around and said, man, who are these people? I've never met them before, I've never seen them before, and just having people unite over like one commonality of like the shared interest or passion for longboarding. It was really cool to see how that developed and how that grew, and how these people that might never have met are now interacting and hanging out with people and forming like real friendships and relationships that go beyond the board. So that's kind of the whole idea for this tour. Yeah,
Cool.
We'll be bringing more details to come, kind of in the process, but anyways, it's going to be a big 6-week tour, and we didn't want to do it in the winter, so we're like, okay, cool. August 13th is the date. We're going to start in Seattle, and at the time, this was like beginning of June, and we kind of had 2 months to get something, and I finally found a bus to buy like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. You bought that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe 10 days ago. It was so recent. I was looking forever for like certain buses online, and it was just so hard to find something.
Is your phone hot?
Wow, we're back. Nah, it should be all right. Wow, that jumped off. Going to put tour on YouTube. Yeah, so what's up, Indigo? Woo! Did you go to the new skate park in Iowa? I did not. I actually don't know much about it, so yeah, Miss Coniel, let me know. Could be cool. Kelly's saying we're gonna put the tour on YouTube. The answer is 100% yes. We're gonna be doing a video in every city. We're gonna be doing a whole tour video, and I think Brooke's gonna be doing some vlogs and stuff like that throughout. Yeah, Kelly's gonna be weekly vlogging, which is cool.
Oh, you can make her about a moderator?
Okay, cool. We're gonna make Brooke a moderator too.
And then what?
She can block people and delete comments, stuff like that.
Okay, good. All right, Brooke. So now you're gonna be blocking people and deleting comments.
Power of the wrench.
Yeah.
Power of the wrench.
Right.
Whatever that means.
Blue wrench and moderators have.
Man, I don't even know where we're at. We jumped off, now we're jumping back on. What's going on?
I would just answer people's questions, man.
All
You know,
right.
Miss
that,
Connell said, did you guys go to the new skate park in
Yeah.
Denver?
No.
Because that's the cool thing about a live is you can interact with people.
Right.
You know, so it's like I would interact. And do they have any questions about what you're doing?
Probably.
Are you gonna be more active here? You know, like
Right,
when's the
right,
last
right.
time you posted a video?
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So Brooke's asking, where's the first stop of the tour? First stop of the tour is Seattle. We're gonna be in Seattle, August 11th.
Yeah, tell them what cities you're going to. What's up?
Right. So it's a little flexible, but the
That's a
cities.
good answer, bro.
Right. People are still waiting on your first YouTube you started. That sucks. I don't know what to tell them.
Can some of you guys go over there and have them? I don't know. How
Yeah, I don't know.
works.
Yeah, maybe Brooke
Do
can
what?
go over to the first video and tell them. I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, a bunch of people waiting on that one. Thanks, Brooke. You're the real boss. Yeah, so it's a little flexible right now, but I know we're gonna start in Seattle and we're gonna end in Los Angeles. The current cities we have right now that we're gonna be going to, or at least the major cities, are Seattle, then Portland, then San Francisco, then Salt Lake City, then Phoenix, then Los Angeles. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff throughout. You know, we'll be like Tacoma, Tri-Cities, we'll be in Salem, you know, maybe Eugene,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
you know, Santa Cruz, Sacramento. Where in Seattle? Lou's asking. We're gonna link up with Motion Board Shop. So look up Motion Board Shop. They're an awesome longboarding shop in Seattle. We're still planning everything out specifically, but the idea is we're gonna be doing these big events every kind of weekend, and then throughout the week we'll be doing like more chill and casual stops along the way.
What can people expect at like one of these events?
Right. So we're planning to make it kind of a whole weekend thing. The first kind of thing we want to start with on Friday evenings is like some sort of party, right? So maybe that's what, right.
That's all you need.
Right.
A
So-
party with longboards.
Right. So that'll be like probably with the skate shop or local youth group or like just local badass groups. Saturday we'll break into doing like free lessons in the morning. Throughout the afternoon it'll be like a city skate scavenger hunt. So we'll group people up into random groups of like 5 people and people that have never met before, right? And then they'll kind of go around their city, do challenges, and yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's actually that's kind of like a little mini festival because there's
Yeah.
festivals that are like a whole weekend.
Right. It's gonna be kind of.
So you're rolling into town with a school bus and you're just bringing a festival with you.
basically, yeah.
That sounds fun to me.
Right. Yeah, Saturday night we'll be doing like some sort of party. We're thinking maybe silent disco. Maybe it's not so silent. We put some big speakers on this, you know, rip around. I'm really inspired by the Broadway Bomb in New York City and the Toronto board meeting. These are basically events where like you get hundreds, if not like thousands of longboarders from all over
Wow.
and kind of just skate across town, right? So I'd love to have that sort of element. Like maybe we show up in downtown, we get a bunch of people cruising and we're just playing music, people are skating 10 miles an hour behind the bus. Something like that, some sort of like cool kind of parade type of thing. I just want to bring longboarding to like more people, right? And again, like I've done, you know, tours in the past and I've done like events and stuff in the past, but it's always been designed for people that are like in the core longboarding scene. And it's usually been like downhill events or something like that, where it's like we're going somewhere in the middle of nowhere where it's like, you know, and it's like hard to do. You know, it's not something anybody can just jump on a board and do. Yeah, so this is gonna be hopefully like exposing longboarding to like more people that are interested and just don't know how to kind of get a part of it. Yeah.
I really like that, man, because it's like it's inclusive.
Yeah.
And you're trying to like make people, you know, feel included, and that's really cool in any scene because I feel like you know sometimes any scene, whether it's
Right.
longboarding, musicians, bus life, man, whatever it is, there starts to become cliques, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh yeah, big
And-
time.
yeah, and there's like the cool kids, and I've never liked that.
Yeah.
And
no.
that's one of the things I stand on.
Right.
I will never be that person, and I will be an ambassador. We are all human,
Right.
and we're all in this together. I don't care if you have 5 million followers and you have 5.
Right.
You know, like we're people, and that stupid stuff doesn't matter. So it's like,
Mhm.
I like what you're doing here, and you're just bringing everybody out to have fun and learn, man. That's a big deal.
Yeah. That's the goal. Lee for Wild's asking if I have classes. The answer is yes. I do private lessons in Los Angeles. I've also got an online course called Pure Longboarding. Should be releasing another round of that soon. Maybe on Monday, actually. Right? I started that back in December of 2020. It's been so cool. We've had like 120 different people join in, and again with that, the goal is just radical inclusivity and like bringing people together, and like just everybody's encouraging each other, right? Miss Conyell's asking who are my sponsors.
Yeah, so start with that one.
Yeah. Right now, Moonshine MFG. I'm the brand manager for that company. And then Powell Peralta is one people know. Another one's like Riptide. They make bushings. Wholesome, they make gloves and pucks. TSG, they do helmets.
Are you gonna be doing
And-
giveaways at these events?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Free stuff?
We've got way too much stuff than we know what to do with. Like,
Party and free stuff? Like, come on.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
a school bus. Like,
I know, right?
I don't think anybody could go wrong here.
Right. So Amber's asking, what are the goals for the 30-day bus build?
We wanted a hot tub, right?
Lots of time.
Hot tub on the rooftop deck. Barbecue, 5 Harleys, something like that.
I thought y'all were putting a half pipe on the
Yeah, half pipe.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a half pipe on the bus. That's gonna.
I mean, dude, have you ever seen somebody with a half pipe on the deck?
I feel like it's dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah, if
hell,
you fall,
it's
like-
definitely.
I mean, it'd be cool, but bro, I don't know, man.
I thought about that
That sounds like a news
What if-
channel.
What if you could drop in from the side? Whoa, from the back.
Do you guys have any ideas on what we should do for it?
Yeah.
Because right now, basically, I mean, the ideas with the 30-day build is he needs to have it functional. You know, it's
Right.
not going to be crazy. You can't get too crazy in 30 days. Like,
We have a month. Like we're gonna do basically
Yeah.
a badass roof deck,
yeah.
and I want to build out the inside to be more of like a living room or like a trade show booth. So like it's something that people can come on, and it's like really inviting, inspires creativity or motivates creativity. Something that where we can pull up, string out some lights, turn on some music, and just create like a whole kind of ambiance around this. Brooke's saying we should have a slide. I think we should have a slide.
You want to slide?
Well, I'm thinking, man, I initially thought a cool idea would be off the back. We do like a little mini ramp that kind of like folds down. You know what I mean? Like it's here on the back, and then it kind of like, so you could come skate up on it. But now I'm thinking, could it be just like a ramp you drop into? So imagine.
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
A ramp you drop in?
No. So imagine like a 10-foot, ramp you drop into, right?
Yeah.
We put coping on the back, we put coping on the deck, and then we build just a straight platform at the bottom.
So it's a 10-foot drop?
At least it's not inverted. I mean,
you do you. That's crazy. But hey, that
could be.
That'd be fun.
the whole back is like a ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. We'll see. But we're open. Like, we don't know exactly what we're doing. Are we gonna add rails anywhere? That's a good idea. We're thinking even from the side, a flip out rail. You know, I think that stuff will come later.
Not in 30 days.
Nah, not in 30 days.
You know, because so basically Brandon's gonna be here for I think how many? Just a week.
Just a week, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have Brandon here helping me for about a week, and then I'm taking over the bus by myself from there. I did hire help the second week, just cause I want to hear. I want help. I am one man. I can only do so much a day.
Right.
And a 30-day build, I don't care how easy you make it, like, they're taxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not planning on taking a day off, you know, so that way I need to get it done because he needs to be able to take the bus on the road. So it's gonna be a very simple build, like a manual foot pump, but it's gonna look good, you know, but there isn't gonna be a shower or anything in there.
Yeah.
You know, I think I spent a week on a shower stall on the bus I'm building.
Right. Paul's saying a party bus with strobe lights and DJ turntable.
Yeah, that's what we're going for here. We want everybody to have fun in there.
Yeah,
and
maybe we do the
chill.
DJ up top. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay, because he's just standing there pressing play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to get hurt.
No, we can do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, what happened in the comments here?
Mm-hmm.
Go up and catch up.
Yeah.
So they wanted
all
to
of them.
slide. Oh, here we go.
Oh, are we gonna put a wrap? So Susan's asking, are we gonna put a wrap on the bus? I'm not sure yet. I want to do something really badass. Like I was thinking about doing a mural, and I love your guys' ideas. Maybe you guys have some cool ideas for what we can do. Isaac on his bus, he did like this forest kind of wrap. You know, so you get some trees in there, black contrast, nice with the light. One idea that I had that I thought could be kind of cool is we paint the the wheels green or something like that, and we build out the paint job to look like a giant board. So it's like the wheels are green, we paint a board on, and we just have like a massive kind of shoe.
Yeah, so if any of you guys know like a really good mural artist, or if one of you are a real good mural artist, you know, maybe reach out.
Hopefully in Oregon.
Hopefully in Oregon.
Oregon, Washington.
Oh yeah, or
maybe they want to fly up. I don't know. Actually, you could be anywhere.
I do, but he's in Texas.
Hey, Texas.
That's kind of a ways.
Yeah, airline miles. I don't know.
He's in like Amarillo, so it's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, you can get him a free ticket. I mean, you know, reach out. This is a community. This is a community thingy. You know, community thingy.
So right now it's like pretty plain Jane. We got this nice polar bear white coat on it.
How cool would it be if it was yellow and we could snap a finger and it changed right behind us? We can't, but you know.
That'd be
Continue.
cool.
Sorry.
No, you're good. A local street artist to tag it. It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Depends on what was being tagged. If it's just some homie in his sign.
He's got to put his gang on there, bro.
Maybe that's what we do. We invite all the
gang members.
We'll park it at the train station and just wait and see what happens.
Yeah, do free art.
Yeah.
Must paint.
Free.
I don't even have to buy paint then.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know?
That's a great move. You just spent a lot of work painting it. That would suck if it turned out bad, but you can just redo it all. I just can't.
Just start over.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's go back up here. Jax Austin, man, I'm sending him major love. I actually met him 2 years ago at bus fair, and I seen his bus. Amazing dude, big inspiration in the bus community. Everyone send him love. He's struggling with cancer right now. What happened in the comments here? Go up. Creme brulee. I don't know where it's at.
I think we're good to go on this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. 33 people here. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. The bus thing, a little bit came out of nowhere, but to be honest, like back, I think it was 2017, I bought a transit bus for the Moonshine team, and I don't know. I mean, it was kind of the same deal, where there's some feedback speakers into your mic. Strange.
It's doing the feedback again?
I don't know. It's weird because there's not even audio playing.
Is it? Can you check it?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. But I had like
It sounds fine.
Yeah. It must have been the old video. Yeah. Yeah, because someone's on the old video probably. Yeah, I had this transit bus, and I remember I did one tour with the Moonshine team back in 2016, and we had like 5 people, and we all fit in my van, and it was super crammed, like super crammed. We had crazy time. We ended up getting in a car accident. Like the whole side exploded, all the window, the mirrors, everything exploded. We spray painted candy on the side. We had Emily Prost show up. We spray painted Emily on the side. And it was just funny and ratchet and cool. And so we're like, okay, cool. 2017, V2, what are we gonna do? And you know, first it was 4 people, then it was 5, then it was 6, then it was 7, and I was like, wow, we're not gonna fit in a van. There's no way. And so I was like, well, I'll start looking into buses. At the time I was in Los Angeles. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were in Los Angeles and everyone was supposed to be flying into Portland in like 2 weeks, and I did not have a vehicle. I don't know. I just scoured Craigslist. I ended up showing up to buy one bus, gave the dude a down payment, showed up in the morning and he flaked. He like already sold it. Yeah, he already sold it.
You gave him a deposit?
Yeah, man. I gave him like $1,000, and then I left, came back 6 in the morning. It was a 2-hour drive. He's in San Diego, middle of nowhere. And he's like, sorry, man, I sold it. But I found you another one on Craigslist that's got the same stickers.
Did he
so
give
maybe it's
you
the
his
same
money? But you're getting money?
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, but it sucked because that one was decent. And then I went to go buy this other one. It was like at a junkyard, or it was at a mechanic shop.
That was your first sign.
Yeah, I know. But here's what happened. I drove it around. I was like, cool, I need something. I checked the fluids. I drove it around. It seemed fine. So I bought it, drove it back to San Diego, 2 hours. Started working on it at my buddy's house. You know, just taking the seats out, flipping stuff around, painting it, you know, scraping it, all these different things. And then was like, cool, everyone's gonna be in Portland in a week. I got time, I'm gonna drive it up right now. And I started driving up to Portland from San Diego, and 1 hour into my drive, the whole transmission blew up. Whole transmission blew up. And I went to a transmission shop and I was like, yo, I need this in a week. Like, I need this. They're like, yeah, I'll take 2 weeks. I'm like, no, guys, I need this, please. So I paid another like $4,000 to fix it instantly. The dude must have changed out the fluid because the fluid was fine. When I checked the fluid 100 miles later, it was destroyed. It was like metal. It was like metal fluid.
Oh man.
So that was a whole nightmare. Stuck around for a couple days, and then I was like, okay, cool. They barely got it done in time, right? Barely got it done in time, and then I started driving up. It was like 1 day to go. Everyone's showing up at the airport. We didn't have a vehicle, and I got 2 flats in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, California, like between Sacramento and Bakersfield. And it was like Sunday evening, and I'm like trying to get a flat fixed, and it was just horrible. That cost another like $2,000. Finally made it to Portland. The guys, you know, down at the transmission shop in Los Angeles were like, yo, you need to make sure you check on this when you get up there. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I went in and I was like, hey guys, I'm leaving for a trip tomorrow. They told me to check in on it. And they're like, yeah, it's still really bad. So we'll just leave it here and we'll give it to you in like 2 weeks. And I'm like, no, I have 7 dudes in the bus and we're leaving tomorrow. Like, we have to leave tomorrow. And they're like, well, your warranty's void. I know. And I was like, wow, this sucks. Anyways, we had a beer sponsor, Ninkasi Beer. They hooked it up. We got like 1,000 bottles. The problem is a lot of these people, you know, they budget accordingly and they had extra money for other things. And so I was babysitting the whole time. Basically, we had infinite beer and we were doing the math. We're like, okay, we each have to drink 7 beer every single day for 30 days straight. So I was like, we're giving it out like candy. I don't know. It was fun. I bought the biggest cooler you can find on Amazon.
Wait. So time out. So all these problems, did you actually take the bus out on tour?
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
So you voided your warranty?
No, we voided my warranty. Dude,
Wow.
And like basically, we did the whole tour. We're going through Canada, and on our way back into the U.S., crossed the border, went to a gas station, and just would not go into gear, bro. We were stuck. We were stuck for like an hour or more, like fiddling with stuff. I remember taking off the steering wheel casing, and there was just metal just dropping down.
What?
Dude, like a handful of like metal shavings, bro. Like the transmission was like destroyed. It was like the whole thing was destroyed. So I remember, long story short, pulled it into my dad's place in Oregon. We finally got
back.
there. Yeah, because it finally got in and we got back. And then I just called my insurance company and said, it's destroyed. But the worst part was I didn't even have the title because I bought it as a lien sale.
What?
And so it was like gone before I even had the title, bro. And so that was a nightmare. Anyways, I basically wasted $10K in a month. $10K that I didn't really have. We had an epic time. It was a lot of fun.
Drank a lot of beer.
We drank a lot of beer.
Shout out Ninkasi.
Shout out Ninkasi. But yeah, ever since that trip, I've just been like rolling around with the idea of like, it was such a tease, dude. I did one trip in like a bus, and I was like, this is so cool. Unfortunately, it
didn't work.
It was a shit show. Yeah. But I've just ever since then been like, man, how cool would it be to get another bus and do it for real this time? Something that's not gonna break, something's a little less ghetto. And so that's kind of just been in the back of my mind. And I've done trips, you know, I did a trip with my friends Antoine and Lillian and Naween in France. We kind of toured all over, did a European skate tour. And that was a lot of fun, but I've been really itching to kind of get my own vehicle again and just bring the party to a lot of people. So that's how this came about. Yeah, we got a couple questions. Yeah, roof deck. We're definitely doing a roof deck.
You can't have a skoolie without a roof deck.
It like doubles your thing.
It's like why you buy a skoolie.
Right. So leave her wilds saying, tell people at the auction at the end of the day, end of the 30-day build.
You want to keep it a surprise?
I don't know.
Let them know.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. I've been wearing the same clothes now for 2 weeks. Socks, underwear, everything. Hat.
He ain't changed his clothes yet.
Same thing. Okay,
Watch
cool.
out.
So we're gonna auction off my clothes. And Brooke Johnson's gonna be the highest bidder.
Yeah, that's right.
No, we'll see. New to your channel, Paige. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for the bus too.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to document the whole thing. Like, it's gonna be such a cool tour. Like, yeah. we're gonna go all out. This is more of like a proof of concept for me because, you know, we're reaching out to sponsors, we're reaching out to different people, trying to explain what we're gonna do, and they kind of get it, but I don't know. Nobody's really done this like we're doing this right now. Like there's been people that go around and teach kids. There's been people that do random things here or there, do skate events or like show up and whatever, but we kind of want to bring all those elements into one, you know? So it's hard to explain it to people because there's so many moving parts. It's like multi-day event, all these different cities, different stuff throughout. So it's proof of concept. I hope to do the whole US next year. And like actually our plan was to do the whole US. I have this whole tour mapped out and it was gonna be like 2 months. And I was looking at it like, I don't even have a bus yet. I was like, I don't have a bus. Like,
hey, I got respect
you know,
though, bro. You was already, but this is a good example of having an idea and already knowing it's real.
Right.
Already knowing it's a thing. Like you knew you were gonna buy a bus.
Yep.
You knew you were gonna build it. You knew you were gonna go on tour before anything even happened. And then these thoughts turned into things.
That's how you gotta do it.
That's a great lesson.
Like, it would have been so easy to make the excuse of like, you know,
can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Timing's not right.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any sponsors yet. This, that, whatever. And I don't know. I'm the type of person that just doubles down on whatever I'm doing. So if I want to do something, I don't wait around for other people to make it happen. Like, I don't wait for a sponsor to pay for it. I don't wait for some company to support it. I don't wait for like this to happen or that to happen. I just kind of do it. And
that's why I like him.
sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
That's Jesus' truth right there.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, somebody just offered $100K for his clothes. We got 101.
Susan's got 5 on it. 500K.
500K?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You're done. You don't even need to go on tour.
Yeah.
You go retire right now.
So Leave Her Wild saying, are we gonna do any videos?
Yeah, you
Here
gotta be more active on
your
YouTube,
channel.
man. Cause you're kind of slaying every other platform, like super slaying. Slaying Instagram.
I like making fun little videos. I really do.
Yeah, but 15 seconds is different than like 10 minutes.
I know.
Can
I
you
know.
do 10-minute videos?
Yeah, I mean, see. Here's the thing. So back in 2017, the start of that same year, we had the bus and it blew up.
Was that 2000? Okay,
That was
continue.
2017. Yeah.
Jeez.
I made it a goal. I was like told Sled, I told Concrete Wave, I told my sponsors, I told a lot of people that, hey guys, starting January 1st, 2017, I'm gonna do a vlog a day for 30 days.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that.
That was probably right when I was at Guitar Center.
Wow, I remember that. Oh, what happened? Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, like I've done longer videos. The problem with that trip was basically I went to a New Year's Eve party, right? As most people do on New Year's Eve. It was in Corvallis, big college party. type thing. Corvegas. I remember rolling up and I had the van, the candy van at the time. And
Sorry, keep going.
Right.
Keep going.
I had me and my buddy Johnny, and long story short, we woke up in the back of my van with 2 chicks. No, you can't say that?
I mean, you do you, bro. I mean, keep going.
Whatever. No, but no, we just went to bed actually. It
Yeah,
wasn't
you
like,
just went to sleep.
Yeah, we just went to sleep. No, I mean we did. I don't remember anything happening.
Yeah, just went to sleep.
Yeah. And so I remember waking up that day, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. I told everyone I'm gonna do a video a day.
And first day, he wakes up drunk in a bus.
Yeah, in a van, dude.
Oh, in a van.
In a van, like a sardine, bro. I was like this. I know. So then I like went home and I was like, how do I do a vlog a day? I don't know. First thing I saw was Casey Neistat, and I just like basically copied Casey Neistat. I was like, okay, cool. He does like a title, he puts the date, he says number 1, number whatever. I was like, cool. We're doing it like that. And I just walked around my house and I was like, man, I gotta make this interesting. And I made the decision.
Walking around your house.
No. And I made the decision. I think like that day, I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna drive to California, and I'm just gonna like.
That was your decision.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna drive to California, and you guys can see the vlogs. They're up on this channel if you cruise back a little bit to 2017. A lot of them are pretty bad. But I remember like, yeah, the first day I showed up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pack for this trip. And I remember like making some really crappy frame for my van so at least I could put stuff under a bed. And I made a couple tie-dye shirts and there it was, I left.
What was with the tie-dye shirts?
I don't know, I made a couple tie-dye shirts. I was big into tie-dye back then. Yeah. 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 Zane's saying, yo, what's good, Zane? Student saying, do I surf? I don't know. Sometimes. I wouldn't call myself a surfer. So the classes on your tour are free. Yes, Marveda, they are definitely free. And we'll have extra boards too. Paige is saying it's a new adventure you should video. And she's just following Jaylina. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna video it a lot.
I think she just means like she just started following my journey. You
Oh.
should do one too.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Isaac's gonna be making all the videos, so if you guys want to see updates on the bus build, this is the dude. He's basically the Filipino Xzibit. Pimp my skoolie. Out in
Out in the woods.
Out in the woods, Pimp my skoolie.
I'm building buses in the woods, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out.
Hey, thanks, Paul.
Yeah, so you're taking off what, next week? Something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see the bus get built, you can follow me on my Skooliana YouTube.
Yep.
And you're gonna watch that whole bus get built in 30 days. I'm actually starting a series on it, and I just hired an editor to edit it all. But then, so after the bus is built, then you're gonna get to see the journey of the bus. And the bus is called what?
The Shred Sled.
The Shred Sled. So if you want to see the bus get built, head over to my channel. But then the real magic is when you get to see the Shred Sled in action and bringing people together around a common theme.
Mm-hmm.
That's the magic.
Right.
And that's what it's being built for, is to bring people together.
Right. Zane's asking what cities I'm most excited for.
Oh man, you got to pick a favorite.
I mean, Los Angeles is gonna be cool. I know that's the last stop.
That's like your new home now, right?
Yeah, something like that. And actually what we're gonna do, I'm really excited about this, but we're going to, throughout the whole tour, there's gonna be people from all over the country and wherever that are like, hey, I would love to go to this, too bad I live in Texas or Nebraska or New York or whatever. You know, they wanna be a part of it. Like, it's gonna be awesome, and they should wanna be a part of it. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just give away throughout the whole tour, where at the end of it, we're going to pick one winner and their friend, and we're gonna fly them out to Los Angeles to enjoy
For the finale.
For the finale, yeah. So expect that here in the coming week or two, couple weeks. But I'm really excited for that, because I'm just trying to think back to when I was like, you know, even a couple years ago, and if I got flown out to something like this,
You feel like a rock star.
I feel like a rock star. Even if it was just flying out to an event, you know, just like a weekend thing, like, that'd be so cool. You know what I mean? Like, winning a board is one thing, but like winning an experience is like another level, yeah.
That's right. Winning the experience.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I mean, LA is gonna be awesome, I know that. I'm excited for Portland, because it's kind of like a hometown operation. I know San Francisco is gonna be cool too. To be honest, like, we put Salt Lake on the tour. I don't know much about Salt Lake. So I think I was gonna be a sleeper though. Like, you know. Yeah, we'll see. Phoenix is where I was born. My mom lives there, my grandma's there.
I didn't know that.
That'd be interesting. We want to do actually a meetup at the retirement home in Phoenix.
You gonna get them skating or what?
Yeah. No, well, I don't know. We'll get a bunch of retired people outside in their walkers, and we'll do like some skate demo.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be so cool, because like a couple years back, I went to my grandma's retirement home, and super cool community. These people are like mostly bored, you know. So we're gonna bring them the board. Yeah, Brooke's saying all wheels welcome, even roller wheels. Marvetta is asking, what's the oldest person and the youngest person I taught? I don't like to teach younger than like 12, 13. It feels more like babysitting. But the oldest was like, I don't know, 65. Like, it's been interesting to see, because like there's two big spikes of people that are interested in like take classes and do these different things. you know, the biggest spike is probably right around mid-20s, 22 to 26. A lot of people are interested in it. But there's been a huge amount of people, 35 to 45, that get into this as well. So I'd say at least a third of the people I teach are like right around 40. Yeah. And I'm 26. So what wheels do I like to use for dancing? I use Pal Peralta snakes, and I love them a lot.
Oh, he didn't even hesitate.
I know, not at all. Pal Peralta Dragon Skins too, those just came out. Garrett's asking East Coast stops. No, not on this tour. I wanted to.
Brooke
Next
said
year.
no.
Next year.
Just kidding.
Sounds a little safe for Brooke. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about the I like the idea of the retirement home. I know it's gonna be cool.
You know what? I think that's really cool.
They got
man.
they got a big parking lot, you know, and I remember I went there and I did some sort of demo, just showing them longboarding. I did a PowerPoint slide, some little videos. I showed up in my race suit, and it was.
Oh my God, I remember that.
It was. Yeah, it was so funny.
Are you gonna be in the race suit on this tour?
No.
Why not, man? That's like your uniform.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I might at certain points.
Yeah, y'all gotta let him know if you want him to be in the race suit or not. You
Yeah.
gotta tell him.
Right. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. Yeah, Paige, she's got plenty of life left. She's retired but not in a home. I don't know. The US is weird. In other countries, people don't go to retirement homes. People like move in with their kids, you know, and then it's like grandma or grandpa's just like chilling. You know, these retirement homes are kind of dismal, man.
Yeah, that's
Bunch of people sit around. It's super expensive, and they're just like play bingo.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, my grandma, when she got old, my aunt took care of her.
Yeah. Yeah. Best way to cure a heel bruise? Unfortunately, stop skating. That's the only way. I mean,
Really?
yeah.
How long?
Get insoles. Next time, get insoles so that it doesn't happen in the future. I don't know. Don't skate for like, I don't know, until you don't have a heel bruise. Yeah. Zane's saying we got to do Louisville. Dude, you know they say Louisville. Louisville. That's
What?
how they pronounce it. Yeah, yeah. Everyone from there says Louisville.
Really?
Right, Louisville.
Louisville.
Am I wrong, Zane? It's Louisville.
Bro,
It's like saying like what do they say? Oregon.
Who says
Yeah.
Oregon?
There's people that say
They say Oregon. People say Oregon. See, Zane says I remembered. How could I remember Louisville?
like you say Oregon, it's Oregon.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta use the restroom.
M-Pic's got
I'll be back.
FP shoes.
You wanna hop in it?
No, that's right. It's a weird pronunciation. Interesting. What's up? We got Jaylina in the house. Woo! Woo! Jaylina, you want to tell the people about yourself?
My name is Jaylina. I have a YouTube channel called Leave Her Wild, and I used to live in a van, then I bought a bus, and that's kind of how I met Isaac, was through the bus life community. And now I'm here kind of learning how to build, helping him film some stuff, and teaching
there he
Isaac
goes.
some YouTube stuff. Look at him go.
All right, now I'm going pee.
And it's been really fun.
Yeah. I love
And
that.
I actually used to skateboard when I was younger, like in middle school and in high school. And I stopped somewhere along the way, but recently I just bought a new skateboard, and I bought a longboard, and I bought some skates, and I just want to dive in and just do a bunch of different stuff. So
Amazing.
I probably will seriously take one of your classes online.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
We'll get you set up. Indigo's saying they got Karyumas, and they're pretty good for longboarding as well. Yeah, I love those. Were you living in the van down by the river?
Some
No.
days, yes, I was.
Oh, you were? Okay. I was living in my car in the middle of the city.
Not down by the river?
No. Down by the beach sometimes, but yeah. Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah, Marvetta's a very active subscriber of mine, and she said, I'm here from your channel. Thanks for coming over. I love the fact that, you know, being here, I feel like we're all kind of bouncing off of each other and growing together, and that's a really cool feeling.
Yeah. What's up, Shell? And yeah, Isaac needs to build a skate ramp on property.
I think
agree.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
I agree. We've got this covered area over here. You could do it.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. 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 Ah, that's cool. Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Dang. Jaylina, you're super popular. Everyone's coming over.
I have some really awesome online friends.
I feel the same way. Isaac.
The boy is back.
Oh, you can keep it. No.
Mm.
Or maybe I'll just can I triple? Can we
Right.
triple?
So Amber is asking any ideas on how to store and mount the longboards in the bus. Yeah, so we're thinking we're gonna do one just above the driver. We might do two on the sides, but then there's a big kind of handicap door on the back, and we're thinking about doing it just a big pull-out drawer. So hopefully we get like 10, 15 boards in there. We'll see.
We did the math, bro. Remember in high school when they taught us math?
No.
We did. I wasn't
I
sure.
didn't learn
I
that.
wasn't sure
What's
why
that?
they were teaching us math in high school. And then I realized when I started building buses, I was like, oh, this is why I need to know how to use a tape measure.
Right.
And we did the math, bro. And it's like 15 boards in there, right?
I think so, yeah. I mean, 10, you know, if they're flat, and then, you know, if you mash them in there, maybe 15. MPix is saying, got Peter Pan's down, toe
Peter
down
Pan?
video.
How'd Peter Pan get in here?
It's a move, longboard dancing move. Where you're like kind of stepping over.
Oh, I was like, what the
You gotta
heck?
get Isaac on the board. Isaac's gonna be the new Peter Pan.
They do call me Peter Pan because I'm never going to grow up.
You're a lost boy.
I'm a lost boy.
Yeah. I'm never gonna grow up. That's
Never
hilarious.
going to grow up. I live in a school bus in the woods.
Yeah.
We think you should build a half pipe over there.
I
Yeah,
would
right here, man.
love to build a half pipe. As soon as I have time, I'm going to do the craziest things in the world. I'm going to give away school buses. Watch out.
I almost gave my van away as just like a giveaway.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to build a bus and give it away. That's next
Yeah.
year.
MPix is saying, wait, you're taking the white bus? Yes. It was yellow yesterday.
It was yellow. It's a white bus now. No, it's a polar bear.
It's a polar bear.
It's polar bear white.
Yeah.
It's not white, it's polar bear.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're pretty cool in my book.
What, polar bears?
No.
I like polar bears.
What are you talking about? Peter Pan?
Paul said we love Jaylina. If you're a friend of hers, you gotta be cool.
Oh.
Polar bears are pretty cool too.
Polar bears are cool too. Yeah, I was a little worried. Like, it's maybe hard to see the color exactly because we're in the shade. It's kind of backlit, but I was worried it would be a little bit too white.
Especially with the white on top. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure
yeah.
how that was gonna go.
Yeah,
but I
but
kind of
it
like
flows
it.
pretty
I
good.
kind of like it.
It's good. It's like it's gray kind of.
Yeah.
It's like this cool kind of gray, white. I don't know. I just wanted like an open canvas, you know, so that we can do a cool mural or a cool wrap or something like that.
Oh, Derek. Derek was up here earlier.
Yeah, Derek, what's up, dog?
What's up? So Derek right here in the comments, he's the one editing this bus's build. So you can watch this whole bus get built this entire month. There'll be 4 videos. There'll be 1 a week of this build.
Mhm.
And Derek is actually the videographer who's helping, I guess, all of us put it together because we all have our hands in a couple cookie jars, you could say.
Yeah.
Too many. And I asked for some help for the project, and he's a really talented guy. So we're grateful, Derek. Thank you for showing up, man, and helping.
Yeah. And yeah, someone was saying we need to put pastel colors in there.
Bro,
Pink,
I was
sheep
telling you
gray.
earlier, pink and green and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it could be cool. We're currently thinking of like going kind of like a stained wood route. So it's maybe like,
But with color.
yeah, with color. So it's going to be like maybe red or like
Yeah.
orange or something like that. So we're planning it out. The floor is kind of dark.
That's what we were doing today, is we were kind of planning.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal for today. Before we go to bed, we're going to have this all planned out.
Unless I fall asleep right now.
Yeah, it's been exhausting. Like so how the bus got up here, me and my buddy Desh, who randomly joined the tour actually.
Wait,
He-
really? He's on the tour?
He said if we need a bus driver, he's gonna be the bus driver.
Get
dude.
out. Tell him he's
I
only
know.
allowed to do it if he wears that cool hat he's got.
Yeah, he will. So Desh is gonna join. So is that saying any dogs on the
Not
property?
on this property.
I mean, not that I know of.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a cat somewhere that roams
Oh
around.
yeah, there's a cat that gets the mice.
Yeah.
I like him.
So my buddy Desh, we were at my other buddy TK's birthday party in Santa Monica the day before I was supposed to drive up here alone. and we were chilling, and Brooke was like, "Oh, Desh, you should go with Brandon to Oregon." And Desh was like, "Cool, what time we leaving?" And I'm like, "Oh, really? You just gonna leave like that?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll just come up, help you for a couple days."
How long was he here?
He was here for dude, it was like 3 or 4 days. Like, I
Was
don't know.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I really like that guy.
Yeah, he was cool. Desh is super cool,
Yeah.
and he might be the bus driver for a couple days. Or a week, I
No,
don't know.
the whole tour, bro.
Maybe you can work remote.
Work remote.
So cool. Honestly, so cool. So yeah, we got up here. It was a little sketchy because we initially I was driving out of Los Angeles, and within the first hour and a half, I had the AC full blast, and it was like 100 degrees outside, and we're going up this huge mountain pass, and then out of nowhere, the bus smoking all the way into the red. Miss Cold Beer Ranch. Mrs. Cold Beer Ranch.
This is Cold Beer Ranch, yeah.
Jaylee and his people.
I
Some
know.
of my people.
And it was hectic because we were at the beginning of the trip and we weren't even halfway up the pass yet, and we're already smoking. We're already on the side of the road. Shit's going everywhere. And
I wasn't sure they were gonna make
I know.
it.
And
I was a little worried.
I know. And then the highway patrol, the sheriff, rolled up on us, and I was like, no, he's gonna do something to us. I don't know. I was just not in a good headspace, and he showed up and just gave us a couple cold waters, and it's like,
Oh, that's
What?
nice.
yeah, he's like, you boys give me a call if you need any help.
What?
I was like, all right, cool. So anyways, we had problems off and on. The goal was to drive in 2 days, so to do up to Sacramento and then all the way up to here. So 500 miles one day, 500 miles the next. And then basically what ended up happening is we got halfway into the first day. It was overheating the whole time, super hot. And the next day was supposed to be like 110 or something like that, something crazy. And I was like, no, we can't be going through the Oregon, California border. This thing's gonna blow up. I was like, there's no way. There was like a leak. There's a leak in the fuel line. So there was like diesel dripping on the hot engine. It was just smoking. And so we're like, dude, we got to drive through the night.
That's buzz life, baby.
And so we just drove through the night. We took turns doing energy drinks and coffee and talking shit and just having a good time. And we barely made it here right around the middle of the day. And yeah, we did drive the 5, Susan. And it did kind of suck. MPix is saying, are we going to do a live chat while touring on the road in the bus?
That'd be cool.
Definitely.
What if you?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Why not? I mean, maybe it's like once a day, or maybe it's like whenever we're driving, we go once a day. I don't know.
Maybe you could
It was
do
too
a
much.
live chat like after each city. Or how I don't know how close the dates are.
Or
I
you
mean,
can
like-
have someone from the tour go live at the different events.
Oh, and like interview people, bro.
Or just to film it and talk to people or
Right,
do whatever.
right.
Just
That'd be
go
cool.
live for a little bit.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
Cool. That way everyone
you
can
know,
kind of be there too.
It'd be cool too. Like, I want to use this tour to like empower people and like basically set the stage for people, right? Like, what I've seen is there's so many cool people around the world that are interested in longboarding and or bringing people together and having a good time, but they normally don't get that much attention. The only people that get attention, at least in the longboard industry, are like the really, really talented riders, the really popular riders. When in reality, there's so many people that are setting up local sessions on a weekly basis that are bringing so many new cool people into the scene and getting more people on boards, but they just, nobody ever sees what they do. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have resources, they don't get any support from companies, but in reality, like, those people are some of the most important people in the whole community. So maybe it's like when we get there, we set up the live chat in the bus with a couple of the homies that are like, really active in the scene, and just have like a live chat with them, like
yeah, that'd
during
be
the
really
event,
cool.
Oh yeah.
So have like with each city, like have a different little squad of people.
Brooke had a really good idea.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Start a Patreon with behind the scenes
Patreon.
content.
Interesting, yeah. I mean, Patreon could be cool. The only thing I worry with Patreon is what happens after the tour. People are like subscribed, but I don't know.
Well, they don't have to stay subscribed, and
Okay.
and I mean, to me, you don't have to have like you don't necessarily have to have anything to be a Patreon. They can just subscribe to support you, and in all of your endeavors and whatever you want to do.
We thought about doing Kickstarter, but maybe Patreon is better.
I think
don't
for
know.
something like that. Well, if it's with your YouTube channel, yeah, I would say Patreon.
I think Brandon needs to be a YouTuber now.
I do too.
Yeah, so MPIC's great idea. They're saying like, watchers, maybe we do like interactive games. One of the things I'm very, very excited about, we're partnering with our friend Kalina Silverman. She started this organization called Make Big Talk, where it's basically like cut the small talk, make big talk. And how she kind of first got started, she did a video around Venice Beach where she asked all sorts of different people, like, what do you want to do before you die? And that kind of started this whole thing about asking really profound questions, because, when you ask somebody, hey, what do you do? It's always like, I do this. Or, hey, how was your day? Blah, blah, blah. You never really connect with people. And especially when you're with people for a finite amount of time, like only a day or a weekend or a week, if all your talk is in small talk, it's like you never really connect and identify with those people. So we're going to be bringing in Make Big Talk and an element to that. She does have like this card game that just has all these questions. One of the things she does with big corporate clients or like different companies is they'll do team building exercises where basically she'll dish out these cards, people get 3 of them, and then they just pick the one that means the most to them, right? And so, some of the questions are more relevant or less relevant, but it gives people this opportunity to like have this kind of choice and be able to say what they want to say. And so one of the things we're thinking is like having a little card dispenser when you get on the bus.
Oh,
so
that's
imagine,
cool.
So when you get on, it's like there's these dispensers where you pull a card, and it's like a Pez dispenser where it's like you put it back on the top. So it's like, hey, draw 3 cards and tell us about the one that means the most to you. So we want to incorporate that element huge. And so that could be one of the games we kind of play.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting to hear people's answers to questions like that.
Yeah, because normally all you hear from these people is like, oh yeah, I'm a boarder, I did this, I started here. And like you kind of lose a little bit of the human aspect. And that's what I've noticed is like people really connect to people. So I'm super excited for that. I'm hoping Kalina's going to come on for a couple weeks of the tour. I mean, when I first told her about it, she was like, oh my God, this is crazy, because I wanted to do some sort of tour or road show at the end of the summer anyways. So we're still figuring out how that collaboration is going to happen.
Is it a month long? How long is it?
6 weeks.
6.
So it's going to be every weekend. We're going to be in those big cities, Seattle, Portland, boom, 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 and then a bunch of stuff throughout. So the big events are going to be a Friday to Sunday thing, right? And then other stuff throughout. We want to keep it flexible,
Yeah. So are you gonna stay in each one of the cities?
Yeah, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, so
basically. So Friday night till Sunday morning, give or take.
Okay.
So maybe she comes for a week, maybe she comes for a weekend, maybe she comes for half the tour, I don't know. But I'm really excited. And yeah, Earth Camper from Bangalore. India.
Wow. Hello from the woods.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Kelly, Marvetta, FFC are awesome. The more you talk, the more I want to listen. It's awesome. MPIC's saying, why do we longboard, skateboard, etc.? Because we're creative beings that love to be with other creative beings. All passions come together and uplift to something higher. Yeah, I'm all about that. Yes, that is definitely the ethos of what we're building here. Kelly's asking if I'm from Oregon. Yes, I'm from Salem, Oregon. I was born in Phoenix, but I don't know, kind of just moved here when I was 5. Hung out here. That's where I met Isaac in Salem.
When you were 5? No.
No, and then I went to school at Portland State for a little bit. Graduated there like last year. Now we're here in the middle of nowhere, Oregon.
That's right. Just where I like it.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to wrap this up. So if you guys have any last questions, let's throw those in. But I just want to say a quick shout out to Isaac Turner and Jaylina for being here and being so helpful with all this. Really, thank you so much.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Jaylina's been getting us Gatorade and cookies and
cupcakes for breakfast.
For breakfast. I mean, come on.
I love it.
Yeah.
I made y'all a good breakfast today.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for introducing me to so many amazing people over the past few weeks since I've been here.
Well, the universe is making it all happen, not me.
I know. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining in. Next live chat is going to be, I don't know. Maybe I should do this every week.
That's a
Gotta
great answer.
turn your notification bell on so
I
that
know,
you know.
yeah, you gotta turn your notifications on.
I go live at least once a week. I think they're
Yeah.
fun and they're a great way to get to know your
The
subscribers.
thing is, I've been doing live videos on Instagram quite often, like usually one a week or sometimes more. This is cool too. I like how on Instagram you can have somebody else join. So you're like face to face with somebody. Like that's kind of cool.
You can do that here too,
Really?
but you have to plan that beforehand.
So you can go live with like another channel.
Yeah, with multiple people. There's
Really?
I forget what it's called, but there's a website. I've done it before with friends. But yeah, you can. It's kind of like Zoom, but it's made for YouTube and
And you can
and
talk
Facebook
to each
and-
other on the live chat?
Yeah,
Is it like top
What?
anything you want, top, bottom, side
yeah,
to side?
you can. It could be top, bottom, side to side. Like you can
This woman
fix it
just,
however you want.
she's like got so many tricks.
I might do that instead, actually.
And do like interviews with
Yeah,
skaters,
yeah.
bro.
Well, because that's what we're doing. We're doing one a week. We're doing this thing with the online course I do. It's called the
Yeah.
Flow Factory, right? And so it's basically me and this guy Antoine who's helping me run it, and it's like me, him, and then one other person will join in, and we'll kind of interview him for an hour and like do games and whatever. And it's been
Wow.
super fun. The problem with Instagram is that like a bunch of people see it when we're doing it.
Oh, and then it goes away. Unless it's IGTV.
Well, we put it on IGTV, but nobody watches it. You know, and some of the
Do
things
it.
they say are like super profound and cool, and you know, we're starting to write blog
Switch
posts.
platforms.
I know,
bro.
I know.
StreamYard. That's what it is.
StreamYard, okay.
Thank you, Miss Connell.
You have to have that. You can't just do
It's
it
just a
on YouTube?
website.
Yeah, it's probably something where it,
It's a website. It
Plugs
connects
in.
to your YouTube.
yeah.
So
Oh,
you connect it to
wow.
your YouTube. They do Facebook and stuff too.
How cool would that be?
But yeah, it's a platform that's made to go live with other people who aren't physically with you, and so.
There might be a way to go live on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Actually, I know there is.
Yeah, you could do that on StreamYard.
Okay, cool.
You can go live on all the platforms at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
somebody's
super
trying to give you money, but they can't.
that's fine.
So
There,
you-
this is not the first, or this is not the last. This is not the last. This is the first of live chats, but not the last. So now I'm excited. I mean, yeah. Me and Isaac both look like we're from the middle of nowhere, Oregon right now. I haven't shaved in days, and I'm like, my fingernails are grimy. I've
Yeah.
been wearing the same clothes
Now-
for 2 weeks.
Now he knows what it's like to be a schoolie construction worker. But don't forget, the most important thing is you can buy this man's clothes here pretty soon in an auction. If you
Less
want,
than 30 days.
If you want
I
this
know.
shirt when this bus is done, we're gonna mail it in the back. Okay?
Awesome. Well, sweet. Thanks so much for joining, guys, and catch you next time. Peace.